Okay, we're going to talk about the top 10 things to do in Cohasset if you're a first-timer. My name is Bill Tierney. I'm with Michelle Leonard Real Estate here in Cohasset. First thing you really need to do is visit the Historical Society. Cohasset is a very historic place. We have long roots that go back and tell interesting stories, so it's a great place to come and sort of get your basis of trivia. While you're over there, take a stroll around the common. There are some beautiful historic homes, and that also help give you the flavor of our long history here along the coast. And then there's the fun stuff. Make sure you have a parking sticker for this one, but you do want to go to Sandy Beach. It is one of the better beaches on the South Shore, and certainly just a fun place to go. Just grab a sandwich from one of the places in the village. But to more immerse yourself in what's going on in Cohasset, visit the Paul Pratt Memorial Library, which used to be the old Osgood School. And there's a lot of community events and happenings coming through there. But going back, flip-flopping back and forth a little bit to the inside-outside theme, visit the Whitney and Thayer woods, which are connected to Wampatuck State Park. And, a great place to run the dog and just get outside, get some exercise. Along the outside piece, go to the LightKeepers house, which is really a rental hall, but it's a neat view of the harbor, and you can see sort of all what's going on in the harbor. Neat place to just take a moment to enjoy all that Cohasset has to offer. If you can, and you can really do it off Organic Road in Scituate, go kayaking in the Gulf River. It is just, it's a marsh with a big river through the middle, and the birds and the wildlife scenery is unparalleled down here. But being on the water, also drop your kayak in over at the new town ramp, or over the sailing club or the town pier, and go kayaking around the harbor. It's a real pretty sort of fun way to take in the harbor and see some pretty fancy real estate while you're out there. And then, two other ideas, a little bit more commercial and centric, but we're certainly very lucky to have the South Shore Music Circus over on Sawyer Street. A lot of good country music acts this year in 2023. Not to mention, the regulars that show up every year. So Music Circus is one not to miss. It's small. There's not a bad seat in the house. And before you go to the Music Circus, have a hamburger at the Red Lion, or a lobster roll, or whatever else they have on their really good menu. Great old historic place, restored right at around 2000-ish, but very tastefully done, and under new management the last couple of years, who are doing just a bang-up job. So those are my ideas. If you haven't been to Cohasset before and you're looking kind of to get a feel for the community, take a look at the top 10 things to do in Cohasset that are just published. It's up on the blog as well, which I'll put a link in down below. And I appreciate you watching my videos. If you like my videos, give me a like, follow, or subscribe, depending on where you're seeing this. And make it a good week. Thanks for watching.